I want to thank you for tapping in and listening to this quick video I have for you. Um, like I said before, my prior videos, um, I watched Dubs' channel. Dubs is probably um, the channel that I watch the most. I respect Dubs. Um, I listen to the way he speaks. He's a smart dude. He has a lot of knowledge about life, and I just wanted to give him a shout out before I go any further. Thank you for subscribing, you new subscribers. I appreciate you. Without you, the viewers, I can't build up my channel like I want to. So thank you again for tapping in, and here we go. This is a reaction video to Dubs' video saying that Wack 100 wants to sit down and talk. Now everybody can think how they want to think about Wack, about Dubs, whether you like either one of them or not. Me personally, um, I have nothing against Wack 100. He has his ways, but that's his personality. No one can change that, and he's gonna always be him. Dubs, I respect Dubs a lot. I kind of admire how he does his channel, how he speaks. He's a good speaker. Um, he doesn't disrespect nobody. I've never heard him disrespect nobody. Um, I heard him get his clown on, little blue guy, before, but as far as any disrespect or putting a jacket on somebody, I have never heard him do that. So once again, if this reaches Dubs, shout out to you. Um, this is what I see in Wack 100 and his sit down that he wants to have with you. You see, my thoughts on Wack is he's a loud talker. He tries to get under people's skin, and he wants to be heard. Now, the other day when Gunner called him and he just went sideways out of nowhere on Gunner and started talking a whole bunch of shit. I think what he was trying to do, what he was trying to get both of you to react. And when he didn't see you react, it kind of caught him off guard. You see, Wack 100 is a smart dude, and he's going to do things and he's going to say things um, to make himself look like he's the better person. Now, I'm guessing, just my opinion, that he wanted you to react with Gunner so that he can go out and he can tell his audience on his shows that you guys were tripping on him and make it into a racial thing. This is what I see. This is how I view him and the way he does things and his personality. You see, I'm not a racist person. There's not a drop of racism in my body. In my prior videos, I have mentioned before that I grew up with black dudes. I had more black friends than I had Mexican friends. My best friends were black from the time I was at a very young age. The neighborhood, the area I lived in was West Fresno. And back in the 70s and 80s, there was about five Mexican families, and the rest were black. No whites at all. So those of you that know about Fresno back in them days, you know what I'm talking about. So I've seen other people exactly like Wack. They like to talk loud. They want to talk over people. They want to be heard. They want all the attention. But I also noticed that the ones that talk loud like to stir up a lot of shit. And then later on, try to twist the story around and make it seem like people are tripping on them. And those are the guys that started a lot of riots in the county jail. The loud ones that are just talking up, the side of their neck. They want to, they think um, they put fear in people just because they talk louder. They want everybody to listen to them. Now, when Dubs didn't respond or didn't react with Gunner, it kind of fucked up Wack a little bit, and it made him think, why didn't Dubs get involved? And this is why he wants to have this sit down, is because he misjudged Dubs. In Wack's eyes, he was thinking that they were both going to gang up on him, so he could start spreading whatever he's going to spread and make it seem like they were teaming up against him. But since Dubs didn't do that, kind of fucked him up. Now he's wondering why. What's different about Dubs that he didn't get involved in that little argument? And his reason to have this sit down is he wants to try to pick Dubs' brain, which I know it won't happen. Dubs is too smart. He's up on a lot of shit. He's been around plenty of people to read somebody in a heartbeat. And that's a skill that I had, is I can talk to someone or I can listen to them talk and I can read them real quick. I can read what kind of person they are just based on their personality. You see, Wack is a smart dude, like I mentioned before. And if I had to um, make a conclusion on why he wants to have this sit down, it's because he noticed how Dubs is different. Dubs didn't jump in this argument. So he wants something that Dubs has, and that's his popularity. You see, he knows that if he can sit down and act like he's this cool ass dude that never starts nothing, and he can gain Dubs' um, stamp of approval, then it's going to bring him more followers. It's going to bring him more exposure. You see, we already know the stuff that Wack said before about the Mexicans from down south. We already know that he would never do business with them. But that's not to say he wouldn't benefit and he wouldn't um, welcome any new subscribers from the Mexican race onto his platform. Basically, he wants to use Dubs to try to build him up. He figures if he can have a sit down with Dubs and it's cool and it's respectful, then other Rasa's gonna say, you know what, Wax all right. That's what he's thinking. I know it. I can see right through the dude. And if it can benefit him, if it can pull a little subscribers his way, then it's gonna put a little extra money in his pocket. Now the YouTube channel, um, I don't think he depends on that money that much because I know he's does other business deals that does pretty well for him. But I do know that if he can benefit something, if he can gain something out of a sit down with Dubs, then that's the kind of person he is. He's going to try to get all he can. And if he has to play the part and mellow out and get people to think, yeah, you know what? Maybe he's not a bad guy after all. Maybe what people say about him, maybe it's not his fault. Maybe he just reacts in a certain way. But nah, I wouldn't buy it. I know Dubs isn't going to buy it. He might listen to what he has to say, but he's Dubs is a smart dude, and he'll figure it out if he hasn't already. You know, but obviously there's something that Wack wants to gain with the sit down, and anytime somebody wants to use somebody else to benefit them, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to try to take advantage of it. He's going to try to manipulate Dubs, which I know it's not going to work. But in his eyes, he wants to use Dubs as a bridge. You know, if he can appear cool with Dubs, then some of Dub's subscribers maybe might subscribe to Wax channels or whatever his platform. And that's a plus for him. So me personally, um, if I was Dubs, now we think different, but I'm pretty sure um, we can kind of be on a eye level on this situation. But if I was him, or if I was in that position, I would have to sit down and I would talk to him just to see if what I'm saying is correct. But there's no doubt in my mind that he's trying to use this as an opportunity to gain subscribers, to gain, you know, whatever it is to gain from the raza. you know, he's gonna try to use Dubs to get that. Now, like I said, Dubs is a smart dude, and he probably already has figured it out. I don't know if he's gonna do the sit down. He did mention that he might, but he won't do it live. And to tell you the truth, I'll tap in because I want to see what kind of questions Wack has for him. I know they're not business deals because he already said it before. He won't do business with Rasa. He won't. Um, so it's kind of interesting um, what he has planned. But he's good at what he does. So whatever he has planned, um, he's gonna try to go through with it. And if Dubs doesn't have a sit down with him and just refuses his offer, then I guarantee you that Wack's gonna start telling his listeners on his platform that Dubs didn't want to have a sit down with them because of what happened with Gunner and Wack, and you know, or he don't want to fuck with black people like that, or it's gonna be something off the wall like that. When I know it's nothing like that. It's just that I know Dubs can see that um, he's not gonna benefit nothing from a sit down with Wack, but Wack will benefit, you know, something with this sit down, and that's what Wack is thinking. And I don't know if it'll work because Rasa already seen how he wiggles, you know, and most of us already know or has figured him out already that he can change how he acts, he can change how he does things when he has to, And if it's to benefit him, he's going to do that. But once he gets whatever he's after, he's going to be the same old dude. So with that being said, it's just my opinion. Um, I think if I'm not 100% correct, I think I'm pretty close. Now, um, once again, I want to shout out Dubs. Like I said, he's probably the um, most channel that I tune into and listen to what he has to say because he's respectful, he speaks well, um, and he doesn't disrespect nobody. So I know, how he carries himself, kind of like how I carry myself. We're both actually, I'm about 5 years older than Dubs, but I respect him like if he's older than me. I like listening to his stories. Has a lot of knowledge, and he speaks real stuff. So with that being said, let's see how it plays out. Um, I'm kind of curious um, how close it is that I what I'm thinking is Wax plan, but I guess we'll see what happens. With that being said, like always, I wish everybody's in good health. Wish your families are in good health. Wish your families are safe. Wish your kids are safe. And hit the like, subscribe, comment. I'll respond. Um, just uh, um, just do me a favor and hit the subscribe. Help me reach my goals so I can continue to conversate with you. Basically, it's something that I've always liked to do. Talk to people, you know, and give people support. Give them advice. You know, if it's good advice, I don't try to give anybody any bad advice. But that's all I'm here for is conversate with you. Uh, no disrespect to nobody. I'm cool with everybody. I respect everybody. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.